Hello, welcome to Hecate's Crossing as we continue our exploration of the ancient Egyptian astrology for 2023. Okay, so we're up to Wadjet, October the 28th to November the 26th. Okay, so this one here is all about, if you go to my blog, you can see the information for this as well. But it's all about family values and traditions will be important to you, and you will love continuing rituals from your childhood in your own family. Staying in touch with extended family will also be important for you. Your loyalty extends beyond family ties, and you may create a tight-knit circle of friends and associates who you would do anything for. Wadjet is associated with the royal cobra, okay, the royal cobra, which is a symbol of wisdom and knowledge. This can make you rational and cautious as well as altruistic. Your kindness and respect for others also means you are helpful to those around you, but you can also take care of yourself. An ambitious streak can help you achieve in your professional life. Interesting here. And you might wonder why I have Sekhmet here as well. So let me just get that information that I had from so here it says here with Sekhmet, who is the protector of all. So Sekhmet is the protector of all. So the Wadjet, which is recognized as a cobra, speaks of divine awakening, also connected to Sekhmet, who is a protector of all. So that was interesting. I got that as well. Okay, so as I've done that, so let us dive a little more into this month's energies. So I'm going to use this month, I'm going to use the new Nouveau tarot that I got. So let's have a look and see what are the energies for this month in an overall theme. So let's have a look. What is this month's overall theme? Taking a nice deep breath. Oh, interesting here. It's interesting because both the Lovers and the Chariot actually both flipped out at the same time. It was interesting. So I just feel like things are sort of moving one step at a time as you move in the direction. It's all about the choices that you want to make this month. I feel like it's very much about relationships, connections you've got with people, and passions. Maybe with the direction that you're going into. So I do feel like when you're talking about the direction, could be about a project or something like that you want to do, a venture, an enterprise. Could be anything that you want to sort of focus on, which is really important. But we are talking about family values for this month. So when you're talking about your family values, which is quite important, or connection with family, so there might be some choices that you've got with relationships, and it could be about deciding to, in the direction you're actually moving in, to find that success or victory you want with your family values. Remember that this month is all about that connection with family. Seems to be very, very important for you. Yeah, so I think this month, if we're looking about families and things like that, and we're looking at our direction that we're moving into, and so I think that's going to be something that we're going to really sort of focus on. Oh! Okay, Eight of Swords. So we might feel as though we are limited in regards to family as well, and how we choose to react. We might feel a little bit trapped. And so I think family values, traditional values are quite important. We might feel limited by those family values, and that's why I think we get that sense of having to make choices in the direction that we're going to take, the paths that we're going to take in this journey. So let's have a look. One more. And so we have the Hanged Man. So it's all about being able to look at things from a different perspective. Maybe it's important that we look at things from a different angle when it comes to family. Maybe we need to be a little more open, a little bit more enlightening to their perspectives and in what they see in the situation. Remember, perspective is subjective to so many influences that we have within ourselves. So I think that's quite an important thought there. So I'm just going to see if there's anything else for us to think about for the month. And we have the Five of Coins, or Five of Pentacles. And so I think it's very much about looking at your poverty. I want to say look at your finances and things like that in regards to the family. Your wealth within the family is quite important. Look at where it's being led. You know, what family members are influencing you on some level with the challenges that you may have within family. So you might need to look at where you're being influenced in this situation. So let's have a look with the Egyptian Star Oracle. Let's have a look and see what card we have here. Okay, so we have a sense of cleansing. Okay, with Riemann Sa. We have a sense of purification, Deacon 32. It's that whole thing about cleansing away the old so the new can come in with regards to family. So there might be a sense of needing to sort of do a bit of a cleanse, a declutter within ourselves so that we can feel like we are cleansing away. Okay, Raman Hamisor. Sorry. Aparamabsor. Dates Shima 11 to the 20th, 12th to the 20th. Shimu. Egyptian calendar dates. So this is connecting to Shimu. Shimu 11th to the 20th. Deacon group is Sewer, minerals is quartz gold. Purification. The purifying waters of the Nile can be a metaphor for many events in your life. Purification can be simple as confessing a wrongdoing to your family or to someone you've hurt, or as a ritual bath. Whatever form of purification is indicated, it will most likely include some form of unpleasantness. While a calming water baptism is preferred over purification by fire, often the process of shedding guilt and overcoming faults is a painful experience, but one that proves beneficial in the long term. So it's going to be could be quite a difficult month if you're overall. Okay, the naos of the deck states this deacon can cause evil pustules in a person's enemy and give them foul breath that will cause the victim to have a swelling head. For detailed information how to perform the ritual to invoke the deacon, use this card and refer to the instructions beginning on page 21. Okay, so that's interesting there. So let's take a nice deep breath. Hail to you, Atom, you who made the sky and created the universe, who came forth from nurturing and formed the gods. Hail to you, lords of pure offerings, whose thrones are secret. Hail to you, lords of eternity, whose names are hidden, whose shrines are secret, and whose place name is unknown. Hail to you, gods who encircle the night sky, you gods in the west, along with the 9 gods in the lower sky. I have come to you, pure, divine, spiritualized, strong, ensouled, and mighty. I have brought you natron and incense. I have come so that I may expel the evil that is in my heart. I have brought you that which is good. I have celebrated truth for you. I know you. I know your names. I know your shapes, which were unknown, and your modes of being. Now I occupy your seat, which is upon earth. I bring up your children. I strengthen your gate. I set up your doors and hold your altars. Upon the altar I lay your invocation offerings of bread and beer, oxen and fowl. Awake for this year your warm bread that I have prepared for you. Your 1,000 of bread, your 1,000 of beer, your 1,000 of oxen, your 1,000 of poultry, your 1,000 of figs, your 1,000 of earth almonds, your 1,000 of grapes, your 1,000 of alabaster, your 1,000 of linen, your joints of meat on your slaughter block, your bread which is the broad ball. Awake. Okay. So now that we've looked at the theme of the month, let's dive a little deeper into each sign, each ancient Egyptian astrology sign, starting with Wadjet. Okay, so we know we're looking at family values. So what's your message for the month? Remember, Wadjet is October the 28th, November the 26th. And your message for this month? It's about stress and worry. So in regards to family, you may find yourself feeling like you're a little bit stressed, a little bit worried about what's going on. And so it might be really important for you to sort of take a breath, maybe ask for some help, ask for some guidance. Maybe separate yourself from that stress and worry that's in regards to family. Might be super important for you. Okay, so what have we got here? So sorry, I just had to go for a bit of a walk with the wind blowing. Okay, so we've got the sense of, okay, so we're up to the month of October the 28th, November the 26th. We've got Wadjet, which is all about stress and worry, maybe in regards to family. Maybe we sort of got to ask for some help. Allow ourselves to sort of take a bit of a breath in regards to family is going to be super, super important here. Okay, let's have a look what's next. Next we've got Sekhmet, which is November the 27th, December the 26th. So what's your message for the month? Oh, this popped out straight away. We have the Six of Swords. Sorry, we've got the, sorry, not Six of Swords, what's wrong with me? I've got the Hermit here. So it's all about that isolation. It's all about isolation. I think it's very much about moving forward alone on your journey this month in regards to family. I think you need to isolate yourself from family in a way. I feel like there is some movement. You are traveling. I do feel like there's a traveling forward, gaining wisdom, gaining knowledge in regards to family. So if you're November the 27th to December the 26th, which is Sekhmet, it could be about that sense of isolation, feeling like you're isolated. I do get a sense, I think when I got that sense of traveling, I do get a sense maybe you're feeling a little bit homesick in regards to family, feeling very isolated from family at this time. Okay, Sphinx, which is December the 27th, January 25th. So Sphinx, let's have a look. What's your message? Okay. What we have here is the Sun. We've got happiness and joy in regards to family. So it could be that you're finding your sense of inner peace with family. You might have your sense of happiness and joy with family. So it could be that you're spending a lot of time with your family at the moment, and that's why you've got that sense of happiness and joy. There's a lot of happiness and joy in regards to being with your family this month. Okay, so with Shu, remember, I just want to say, remember, family can be about your community, it can be about your neighbours, it can be people that you spend a lot of time with, not necessarily when we're talking about family traditions and being with family and things. Family can be so many things for many different people. So just remember that it's not necessarily like blood family or anything like that. It can be about just spending time with, when we're talking about challenges with family or stress with family, maybe that sense of being isolated from family, or that sense of having happiness with family. It could be about that sense of community, that sense of people that you spend, that you feel very connected to. And community. Right, so next we've got Shu, which is January the 26th, February the 24th. And we have skills. I do feel like it's about creating something, manifesting something here in regards to work related with family. Maybe this could be about working with family, supporting your family in some way. But I do get a sense of working with family on some project or something that's important that needs to be completed or needs to be created. It could be anything that you're working together as family for some reason. You know, it could be maybe you're working on for a celebration in some way, or, you know, you're working towards something with family. Okay, so you've got Isis, which is February the 25th, March the 26th. So what's your card? Oh, that flipped out straight away. And we have Four of Cups. So Four of Cups can be that sense of trying to find a stability within your emotions, trying to find a sense of awareness about what's going on around you in regards to family and community and things like that. Just allowing yourself to be very aware. People aware is what I want to keep saying there, which is quite important. Having that sense of maybe being careful that you don't miss out on opportunities with family could be quite important as well. Okay, so next card we have here is Osiris, which is March 26th. 7th, April the 25th. So the next card we have here is about Seven of Cups. It's all about the choices you might take in regards to family. You might need to be very careful, be very aware of the choices that you could be making in regards to the family, the different paths and things that you could be taking in regards to family. It could be very important here that not all things that are shiny are good. So just be very, I do get a sense of awareness, again, being very aware of the paths, making sure you choose wisely who you trust emotionally or who you let into your life with your family. So that could be quite important on some level. Okay, so Seven of Cups there. Okay, Amun or Amon-Ra, April the 26th, May the 25th. Let's have a look and see what is your message for the month. Let's have a look. Oh. Okay, your message is 9 of Cups. It could be about a wish filled, things happening behind the scenes. Could be emotional stuff happening behind the scenes, or you're unconscious of, you're not quite aware of what's actually going on. I do feel like there's something happening over your shoulder and you're not quite sure about something. So I do feel like you need to turn and face those emotion things that are going on. It feels like there's a preparation for something more. It could talk about a wish or something actually being fulfilled though as well, that you really want to happen within your family. Remember, this is all about family values this month. It's all about the traditional, in some way, maybe the traditional family values, the things that you respect, what's important in a family. Okay, next card we've got is Hathor, which is May 26th, June 24th. So let's have a look. What message do you have for Hathor? For those born under Hathor, right? Oh, this one popped out. Okay. Okay, we've got the Lovers. I do feel like this could be one about passion, creativity, in regards to family. Now, it could be family created. It could be a sense of... Actually, I just got the words beware of temptation in a way, in regards to the Lovers. I do feel like be careful because you'll be watched or seen. That was quite an interesting one here. I get the sense of the... that's why I said there's choices to be made in a relationship. So be very wary of the choices that you make within these relationships. It could be, whatever your family is for you. You do need to be careful of temptation. You do need to be careful of the choices you make within those relationships. The sense of be careful you don't destroy those relationships could be very important here. So I think there's a lot of things to think about, Hathor, that you might have in regards to relationships. And they could be for any reason. So just be aware. Okay, Phoenix, June 25th, July 24th. Let's have a look to see what your message... Oh, they've just popped out straight away. Okay, we've got the 5 of Cups. So what are you focusing on in regards to family? Is it all about doom and gloom? Are you sort of turned your back on the positive aspects? You're so busy dwelling on those things that you cannot control within the family unit? Or are you actually taking responsibility for your own emotional needs, which is quite important within the family? It's all about what are you focusing on. There's some things in life that are not worth dwelling on. But there's other things that you can actually change, and those are the things that should be focused on within yourself. I think that could be really important here. Okay, Anubis, July 25th. August the 28th. So let's have a look. What's your message? Temperance. Okay, this could be a month for you to make sure that you stay in moderation. Don't allow yourself to be excessive in your reactions, making sure you stay calm, stay relaxed, stay in a place of serenity. Remember to sort of take a breath is what I want to say. Be careful of the way that you don't let your emotions get the better of you in regards to this situation, making sure that you don't react in an excessive way, or you don't behave in an excessive way is going to be very important for you, Anubis. Okay, that's July 25th, August the 28th. Okay, so we have Thoth, which is August the 29th, September the 27th. Okay, those born under the sign of Thoth. Okay, so that landed on me. We have the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is that sense of standing up for your own convictions. This could be a month for you to really sort of stand up for what you believe. Maybe this might be really important to find your sense of, I want to say, inner courage within yourself as you sort of stand up for what you truly believe. Now, this is not about being aggressive in any way, making sure that, yes, you can be assertive, but you don't need to be nasty or, it's not about physical fighting. It's about having that sense of standing up for your convictions. I don't want to, it could be a sense of just stating the facts. Okay, and stating the facts is going to be really important here. Okay, so the last one we have here is Horus, which is September the 28th to October the 27th. So let's see what, oh, that popped out straight away. Okay, Five of Swords. Okay, this might be a time for you to walk away from the quarrels. Okay, I think you might need to walk away from the quarrels, walk away from the arguments, sort of detach from the drama. I want to say detach from the drama this month. It could be quite important if you're born between September the 28th, October the 27th. That's Horus. It's very important that you step away from the, what I want to say is step away from the sense of the drama that's going on. I think that's going to be super important there. Wow, what an interesting readings for each of the months. Okay, so we began this series by looking at the overall theme and for the month, and then we sort of broke it down to each astrological zodiac sign, if you like. Okay, so that's it from me. Don't forget to check the links down below. Check the links on my channel. Like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you know when the next video will be uploaded. Take care, and blessed be.